What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn welcoming you back for another episode of Road to Rank. This is episode number 3 of our reboot, and if you guys are excited, please be sure to show some Shady love. That thumbs up down below. The like button does need your touch, and today we are coming with 3 new suggestions, and if you guys, if we can crush 5,000 likes, it'd be awesome. Keeping Road to Rank coming through. It feels like old times. Road to Ranked, huge support. It's a good thing going. So today, don't forget, if you want to see your Pokemon seen in these videos, in these episodes, go ahead and leave your comment down below using the hashtag RTR with the set suggestion. In the following format you guys are going to see, we're going to jump right into this. Our first suggestion is an Infernape from Lane Nick, who has a Chimchar as his avatar. What a coincidence. He'd love to see a Choice Banded, Max Attack, Max Speed, Jolly, Iron Fist, Close Combating, Fire Punching, EQing, Thunder Punching Pokemon. Thank you so much for this suggestion. I don't know exactly which moves I ended up going with. I'm sorry, I got my hands on these a couple days ago, so we will go over that once we choose this Infernape, or actually once we go into the battle. So thank you so much for that suggestion. Our next suggestion comes from Soham, who suggested a Mega Lucario, and I never get to use Mega Lucario because it's Ubers, so any chance I get a suggestion for it, I'm gonna probably use it. We see Mega Lucario, Max Attack, Max Speed, Hone Claws, Extreme Speed, High Jump Kick, and Iron Tail. So I went with Extreme Speed over Bullet Punch because I didn't want dual Steel Stab because I didn't feel as necessary on Lucario, because there wasn't many Pokemon I could think that it would really benefit over Extreme Speed. So we're gonna maybe like a Fast Ghost, that would be the only thing, but that's like Gengar, and I think Gengar actually resists Steel, possibly not, I don't know. Thank you so much for your suggestion, Soham. And the next final suggestion comes from the Jolly Rose Raid, who did not suggest a Rose Raid. Instead, he suggested, or she suggested the kind of pretty standard Quiver Dancing Volcarona, but it's not the bulky one. It's Max Speed, Max Special Attack, Fiery Dance, Quiver Dance, Bug Buzz, and Giga Drain, holding the Life Orb. So thank you so much for that suggestion. I decided to pair these Pokemon up with 2 Pokemon that resist flying, Tyranitar and Rotom Wash. I even gave Tyranitar Stealth Rocks because I'm starting to think that Hazards might have a home on Battlespot. I think they might have a home, especially when you have powerful setup mons like Hone Claws Lucario and Gostigadidar Darn, Quiver Dance Volcarona. So we'll see how that works out. And then Aunt Eevee came to play. Aunt Eevee's just here because why the heckles not? Why the heckles not? So we're gonna try to go for 3 battles today. Our current record for this week is actually only 2 wins and 4 losses. I'm sad about that, but it's okay. We're gonna try to bounce back today. We're gonna call this Bounce Back Thursday. I don't know if we're actually gonna bounce back, so don't worry if the title's not really spoiling anything. We have a superior Rotom Wash, Gengar, Glalie, Hippowdon, and Garchomp. So our Rotom Wash today does have Hidden Power Ice, and I'm pretty positive we are going to be bringing it in this match, although that superior scares the doo-doo butter out of me. Let's check out this Infernape real quick. We see Close Combat, Flare Blitz, Earthquake, and Stone Edge, so I did not opt to go for the Thunder Punch there. Those are our moves. What will I do? What will I lead with? Let's see, what Pokemon handles most of his Pokemon? Volcarona is really good. After he gets a Quiver Dance up, it kind of really wrecks shop on my opponent's team. So we just gotta kind of create that scenario for myself. The Rotom Wash is what beats our Volcarona, and we don't really have much that beats a Rotom Wash, except our own Rotom Wash can at least go toe to toe with it. So I think we're gonna bring those 2 things. And I'm actually thinking of bringing the Sylveon, because we can see this Hippowdon Garchomp down there, and I just want to be able to hit it hard on the special side. So Volcarona is going to be the first suggestion to hit the field today in Road to Ranked. I decided that Saturday's episode is going to be an all-star Saturday, so I'm going to take Pokemon from throughout the week that we've used, at least 4 suggestions and 2 of my own mons, and use them on Saturday for an all-star episode of Road to Ranked. And a lot of you guys have been asking if I'm going to be doing themes again, like Monotype, Gym Leader, etc. And maybe we'll do that. Maybe week 1 will be set suggestions, week 2 will be themes. So we say our opponent opens up with the Superior, which unfortunately outspeeds me, and if he has Hidden Power Rock, we're in big trouble, but I'm just gonna go for the Fiery Dance. I'm just gonna straight up go for the Fiery Dance. I want a QD, I really do, but I don't think it's worth. He's gonna Glare, so I'm really glad that I didn't. Hopefully this Fiery Dance does a lot of damage. We are max special attack, but Superior can be pretty bulky, especially since he opened up with that Glare, but it looks like we're just gonna one-shot. Thank you, Life Orb. Oh my goodness, what's a superior to a bug? The Life Orb is gonna trigger, and unfortunately we do not get that secondary effect of getting our special attack boost. That's the only reason why I wanted to go for that over Bug Buzz, but it did not take. Definitely a little bit risky. We're gonna see the Hippowdon come in, which I'm fine with. I mean, I'm not super fine with it. I'm not like, oh my gosh, this is the best day ever. but it kind of shows me that I don't know if is he gonna have Rock Slide or Stone Edge. He probably will. Let's go out into our Rotom. Let's just go into our Rotom plate save. This Volcarona could still be pretty useful. It's not fast anymore, but if it can survive one hit, it can dish out a lot of damage, and it could go toe-to-toe with the Hippowdon. But look, he does have the Rock Tomb, so that's exactly why I did not want to stay in. Rotom's going to take that. Unfortunately, also going to take Sandstorm damage at the end of this turn, which is just super, super stupid. There's not much we can do about that. Let's go ahead and go straight up for the Hydro Pump. If he decides that he wants to go out, oh, he's just gonna Rock Tomb again. Is he choice banded Rock Tomb, ladies and gentlemen? It's possible. It's totally possible. I kind of hope so. That way I don't like it. I don't like it. I really just don't like it. Well, we're gonna have to let Rotom kind of fall. We're gonna have to let Rotom fall in order to, oh, he sets the rocks! See, look at this, hazards on Battlespot. Hazards on Battlespot are real. We just missed 2 Hydro Pumps. Put your glasses on, Rotom! You're blind as a bat! Oh my gosh, at least bats can kind of see with their sonar. You don't even have that. You're pathetic. What is that thing on top of your head? Is that a horn? Why do you have a horn? Are you from the underworld? An underworld washing machine? I don't want to talk about this right now. This is out of control. This is out of control. He's gonna yawn me. So we've seen Yawn, Stealth Rock, Rock Tomb, and I'm assuming Earthquake is our next one. So we're finally gonna connect with the Hydro Pump. And at least right now, oh my Lances, whoa, that berry's huge. That is a big berry if I've ever seen one. We are yawned. We are yawned, which means we will be going Betty Bye soon. Volcarona is basically useless now with the rocks up, so I'm gonna go ahead and let Volcarona come in and kind of take whatever this thing wants to dish out. If he wants to go for a free slack off, then so be it. Then at least I know he doesn't have Earthquake. And Sylveon will at least be in a little bit better position. But we're going to see the Rock Tomb. Volcarona dodges it, and the Sandstorm subsides. If Volcarona feels frisky and wants to dodge it again, we're going to get a Giga Drain off. Volcarona does not feel frisky. It is not Frisky Friday. It is Terrible Tuesday. I'm sorry, no, it's not. It's Tricky Thursday. And Volcarona is just going to go down. Volcarona is just going to go down like that. But we'll go out into our Sylveon. And there's really not too much of a safe switch in for Sylveon. I'm actually not running Choice Specs, simply because I think it can hit hard enough in the situations that I'm gonna bring it in. And I wanna be able to switch my moves because I'm running Hidden Power Fight. I'm running Hidden Power Fighting for Steel types. I could be running Hidden Power Ground, arguably. Arguably could be doing that, but at least, you know, I can hit, there's no reason to hit Rocks. There's no reason, the only time to use, maybe I should be running Hidden Power Ground. Because the only time to use HP is when Hyper Voice is resisted. But we're gonna see this Garchomp come in, and this Garchomp can potentially win him the game. Right here, we're gonna see an EQ. Can Sylveon take an EQ? Are you banded or are you scarfed? It looks like we're gonna take that just fine. Oh, Eevee coming through with the Hyper Voice. You're not living that. Don't show me a Fasash. No Fasash today. Absolutely no Fasash today. And we get our first win. Thank you, Aunt Eevee, for coming through. You do what you do when you do it, how you do it, a 2-0. That is beautiful. We're gonna jump to the second match. That was pretty good. It was pretty smooth. No real problems. I mean, the paralysis on the Volcarona, I think we played it right by kind of just sacking it off. The nice little fodder, nice little switch fodder for our Sylveon to come in and wrap things up. Our opponent had the Hippowdon and the Garchomp on the team, but didn't get to take advantage of Garchomp's ability to dodge in the sand because the sand was already gone. It was already gone. Stop! Our last Pokemon was the Rotom that we had left. So Rotom had HP Ice, potentially could take a Dragon Claw if it had to, but we're never gonna know now. We're gonna see a Ferrothorn, a Manectric, Mawile, Dragonite, Tyranitar, and Rotom Wash. So 3 Pokemon that could possibly Mega Evolve. I would say that if he brings the T-Tar, he's gonna bring Ferrothorn, T-Tar, and Mawile, but because we see Infernape and Volcarona, I don't think he will be bringing that. Instead, I think he's gonna opt to go with like Manectric, Rotom Wash, and Dragonite. I could definitely see that. Well, I think that Lucario is a good Pokemon to bring in this instance, and Infernape, because Infernape does, even if he doesn't bring the T-Tar and the Ferrothorn, Infernape, like, if he does, it's so good, and if not, it's still decent. It's still decent. So, I think I do want to bring T-Tar this time around and set up rocks. I do want to bring T-Tar and set up rocks. Last time we brought Sylveon, Rotom Wash, and Volcarona. I'm going to go with Lucario here. Do I? Or do I just go Infernape? Infernape or Lucario, Infernape or Lucario. I kind of want to go Lucario and try to set up and sweep, especially because T-Tar is going to set up the rocks for me. I think that's the best thing to do. We could also bring in Fernape. You know what? There's really no reason not to bring in Fernape. I mean, the Rotom Wash goes down to a Choice Band in close combat, most likely. Maybe not. Maybe I should say after a little bit of some other damage. So we're gonna go Lucario and Fernape and Tyranitar. So not sure how this is gonna work out. Could have brought the Sylveon, considering he does have that Dragonite on the team. But we're just gonna open up with T-Tar. That way we can break the scale one way or the other. Whether it's the Sash, whether it's the Rocks or the Sandstorm, we're gonna be breaking scales left and right. This Rotom Wash is definitely the biggest problem for us. Definitely the biggest problem for us. So it might be worth just crunching, but I still think it's worth just getting our Stealth Rocks out. We're gonna see a Hydro Pump. We dodge it nimbly. We dodge it nimbly. Wow, we just wasted that. That's not necessarily a Choice Scarf Rotom. Not necessarily, but we're gonna go ahead and get some Sandstorm damage in here, and we're gonna see the leftovers. So now we know for a fact that he's not Choice Scarf. I have no speed investment in this T-Tar, so there's no reason to assume that right away. But we're gonna go for the crunch. Hopefully we're gonna get a D-drop. Tyranitar, I was hoping you'd dodge. But if he's bulky, we should be able to take 3. Like it shouldn't be a 2 KO, and it's not. So this T-Tar is kind of a good check to the Rotom, because look, we're gonna get some good crunch damage off. I think the Sandstorm's gonna pop this. Oh no, he has leftovers, not citrus. That's even better. That's even better. All right, so I think having the Rocks up is really gonna help against that Dragonite if he brought it. And we see the Rotom, so don't think he went with the Ferrothorn and the other selection that we were talking about prior, those two, the Mawile and what have you. If he had Mawile, I think he would have Volt Switched out into it by now. He's gonna Hydro Pump again. It's gonna connect. As long as he doesn't crit, we could take it. Thank you, the Sand, boosting our special defense. Imagine if we were Assault Vest, but then we wouldn't have Stealth Rock, so that's a no-go. We're gonna crunch, and we just might see him go down here to the, oh, we get the D-drop now. Not that it matters. And of course, I do think he's gonna go for the safe, either Volt Switch or Thunderbolt. Probably Thunderbolt would be the smarter play. And he's gonna get more leftovers recovery, but I'm not going to risk the Biscuit. There's no reason for me to switch out and let something else take that damage. Tyranitar has done what it's had to do. It's chipped away. It got a defense drop. We're gonna see Hydro Pump though. Wow, this guy likes to play with his hand showing. Oh my Lanta. I can't believe he just did that. I cannot believe he just did that. He risked the Hydro Miss. Maybe Thunderbolt wouldn't have KO'd, I'm not sure. Possibly not, it's Sand. I don't know. Seeing how much the Hydro Pump's doing, I guess there's a chance that Thunderbolt wouldn't KO. So he was playing, he made the call. He made the call. Well, I'm gonna go into Lucario because the Sand is still up. I don't want to take any damage, and I also can't, as much as I want to set up a Hone Claws, I really, really do. I can't do that. I just got to go for the Extreme Speed, which of course will take this Rotom out because it's base 80 on a Pokemon with Sky High Attack, Factor, and Adaptability. If my opponent doesn't have anything to outspeed this Lucario, I'm pretty sure we're GG's. Now we have the Iron Tail, and because we haven't been able to set up the Hone Claws just yet, I'm not feeling too confident about having to go for that Iron Tail. I'm really not at all. But we just might have to. Manectric's gonna come in, which is pretty bad because it can intimidate us. But right now we outspeed it. And a Flamethrower is pretty obvious. I think that we still just go for High Jump Kick. Like if he has Protect, you know what? If he has Protect, he got me good. If he has Protect, he got me good, because I'm going for a High Jump Kick. The Intimidate's not going to matter. We outspeed right now, so Flamethrower is not really an issue. Well, at least I think we outspeed. We're going to find out. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't, because I'm adamant. Am I adamant? I think I am. Nope, Lucario goes to the High Jump Kick, connects, and even at -1, that is going to take that Manectric out. This is why Lucario is broken. This is why he broke the game, just so simply put. There's no other way to say it. He broke the game. I don't know what else my opponent has for a -1 Lucario, but this thing, look at how cool this thing is. Oh, it's a Tyranitar. Oh, it's so unfortunate for you, man. That is so unfortunate. So I'm going to go for the High Jump Kick and risk the Biscuit again. I could go for Hone Claws, but if he packs EQ, we just might go down to that. So no Dragonite came through. Lucario, though, is going to connect the High Jump Kick, and ×4 effective. It doesn't matter how bulky you are, Tyranitar, even if I'm at -1. I don't think there's any world that you live a -1 High Jump Kick from a Mega Lucario because of adaptability. So that is 2 wins under our belt, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, just the only two, the two of you guys that are watching, thank you so much for watching. You two, I'm talking to you guys out there. You're the real MVP. Let's go ahead and go in for one more match today. On Battlespot. Battlespot's so much fun, man. I mean, even though yesterday's Tuesday's episode we were losing a lot, but I had so much fun. It's so quirky and doesn't have to be taken too super seriously. I think the UCL is the most serious battling thing that I'm involved with right now, and that's so much pressure. This is more just like about good old Pokemon having fun. Sharpedo, Steelix, Drifbloom, Hariyama, Tangrowth, and Typhlosion. I almost said Quilava. Typhlosion. So, looking at this, we didn't get to use Infernape yet, and Infernape does pretty well against this team, except the Sharpedo really does ruin us. So if we bring Infernape, we have to bring Rotom. So we're gonna do that. We'll open up Infernape, try to get some good damage off with it, and then we'll open up Rotom. We'll have Rotom in the back, and then I think for our last Pokemon, I don't think Sylveon's the right option, although HP Fight will do a lot to... Sylveon might not be bad. Sylveon might not be terrible. I want to use a Mega Sharpedo. Someone suggest that, please! We could actually just go Lucario. Lucario looks really good. The only thing Lucario doesn't like is Drifbloom, and we have Rotom for that. Or we could go Volcarona again. Volcarona looks pretty good. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go straight down the lane. We're gonna go Infernape. I know we're bringing 2 fire types when our opponent could potentially have the Sharpedo, but Sharpedo's so frail and it can't take out a bulky Rotom. Even if he decides to just get, like, he's probably gonna want to get a speed boost, especially if he opens up Sharpedo. We just hard switch out into our. Opens up with Drifbloom, which is fine because we are choice banded and we don't have Thunder Punch. We do have Stone Edge and we have Flare Blitz. Let's see. I think Flare Blitz is the right play. We'll go Flare Blitz. We're gonna go choice banded Flare Blitz on this balloon. Is it gonna pop? Deflate? Are you deflating because of the heat? You're not deflating because of the heat! Are you gonna pain split me? Oh my gosh, and you have the Citrus. I'm in shock right now. I'm in shock that did not knock out. I should have went for the... Infernape. Do it now. Do it now. Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams! Yes! Oh my gosh. All right, I'm so glad that connected. We were about to have a really bad time. Aftermath is going to do a lot of damage to us along with the recoil. Had I just gone for the Stone Edge, I think Stone Edge and Flare Blitz do the same amount, and then with him minimizing, I would have been miserable because I don't think that second Stone Edge would have connected if the first one even connected. I don't think it would have happened. So we're going to see a Sharpedo come in. And like I said, I'm not giving him a free speed boost. We're going to hard switch right out into Rotom. This Infernape is still worth keeping. It is still worth keeping. Even if he wants to... He's probably just going to protect... Oh no, he's doing a straight up Mega Evolve, so no speed boost. Wow. All right. Well, I see you, big dog. He's going for the offense. I mean, I guess he's going to go for Aqua Jet, though. Yeah, he's going to go Aqua Jet. Go straight up Aqua Jet, which we're going to be able to take just fine. Tank it, Rotom. You're a washing machine. Where's the towels to absorb all that water? Let's go ahead and just go straight up Thunderbolt. No reason to do anything else. If he kind of has to switch out if he wants to preserve this thing, but he doesn't. He goes for a Crunch, which can't flinch us. But it can crit us! Alright. Alright. I think he got it. I'm salty! He got it. I can't go into Infernape. Infernape doesn't have Mach Punch because it's choice banded. It wasn't suggested with Mach Punch. I don't know if I would have suggested. I don't know if I would have done Mach Punch either. We're gonna go Bug Buzz on the off chance we live something. He's gonna go Aqua Jet. We can live that. We can live that. That's easy. That's easy. That's his only water type move is Aqua Jet. Get that Bug Buzz off. One shot. Max special attack life orb. Ah! There you go. The shark is gone. Are we gonna get 3 wins after 3 losses? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Why do any of you guys watch me? I'm so loud. I don't understand. All right, we'll see what he goes out into. We still have an Infernape in the back, so that's a fast choice banded Pokemon that has close combat. If it is the Steelix, we'll be pretty fine. Except Fiery Dance, and then Infernape can go ahead and finish him up after the Sturdy comes through. I feel like he's gonna DC. Is he gonna DC? Don't DC on me. Don't do it. Why did you Aqua Jet? He doesn't have Waterfall. Aqua Jet Crunch protect? Then why didn't he protect and get a speed boost? I don't know. Hariyama! That's actually probably the worst Pokemon for it to be because it's so gosh darn bulky. But I think Fiery Dance is our best bet. He's probably gonna have Fake Out. If we burn him and he doesn't have Guts, will be great. If we burn him, actually be the best thing in the world. Okay, we didn't burn him. So we're just gonna go for Fiery Dance here. I think we'll see a Bullet Punch though to take us out. And Bullet Punch will probably actually take us out. Mega Sharpedo actually only has 105 speed, so Infernape does outspeed it. We're gonna get the Fiery Dance off. How much is it gonna do? It's going to do a lot. It's a crit. Wow, imagine if he has Rest and he Pro Plays me right now. If he Pro Plays me right now, I'm gonna just stand up and clap. Goes for the knockoff, so I think we're gonna be good. We're gonna be walking away today. Well, we don't know that yet. Hariyama has access to priority, and we've seen that anything can happen. We've seen anything can happen. So we're just gonna go straight up close combat, not playing any games. We go first, choice banded, you done, son. So that is gonna be 3 wins on this Thursday. Thursday triple win. Oh my gosh, it sounds like we're going to Dave & Buster's or Chuck E. Cheese. If you guys enjoyed this episode of Road to Ranks, be sure to show some shady love to that thumbs up down below. Your like button does need your touch. You guys have been coming out so hard. I know this was a shorter episode, but it's not my fault that you guys gave such amazing suggestions to help us win so fast. I seriously love you guys so much. This has just been so awesome bringing the series back. I've been enjoying it so much more than a lot of the things we've done on the channel. It feels good. It just feels really, really good. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.